Hey y'all, welcome to another edition of Xtina's Take. Where is my take on pop culture, news, politics, excuse the notification, news, politics, pop culture, movies, music, whatever the hell it is I want to talk about. Okay, let me get it better. Oh Lord, I need to see all that. Anyway, I was just trying to get a better angle. Anyway, so I know the last vlog, video, post, whatever it is y'all call it, that I made, I had said that unless something catastrophic, earth-shattering, or whatever happens, I will come out the woodworkers again. But you know what? I missed y'all. I miss talking to y'all. I miss talking my shit. So here I am. I'm back. And ain't nothing catastrophic and earth-shattering as what happened at the Oscars has happened since. But anyway, I still got some stuff to talk about because I like to talk and I got an opinion. Okay. Speaking of the Oscars and Will Smith and Chris Rock and Jada Pinkett, so it's still talking about. Honestly, I mean, I'm only gonna touch on it a little bit because, in all honesty, I'm tired of it. I mean, what's today? Friday. We're still talking about it. I mean, I get how. I don't want to say momentous because that gives it a positive connotation. I get how shocking it was, and that's why. But at the same time, it's like, okay, it happened. He still went on to win an award. Now they're trying to take the award, or they're trying to investigate if he should have been removed or not, and all this other stuff that probably should have happened at the time that it happened and not now. Because it's still the only thing I get, not the only thing, but the main thing that I get from this, honestly, is that you could be rich as fuck and famous as fuck and I guess powerful, if you want to call him that, which I mean, I think he is. He's pretty much a huge major player in Hollywood and has been for some years now. That you get to slap the shit out of a man on national TV and get back to your seat and not get escorted, restrained, or asked to leave in any way and still win an award and still enjoy the after parties. Now, the only new development since then, besides the fact that the Oscars is now starting to, I guess, look into it or look into ways to get his award taken away from him or whatever, is that has Chris Rock made a statement? I don't think he's made a statement, but Will made a statement and he apologized, as he should. Again, I'm still kind of on the fence about it. If y'all want to see how I feel about it, go watch my previous one, okay? But there's really nothing new there. But I will say this, in all the melee and all the talk and all the shock, very few people, at least what I've noticed on social media and the media in general, is that a lot of people, especially our everyday folk like myself who hide behind the keyboard. Well, I ain't hiding on shit because I'm on YouTube. I want a whole damn video. I say what the fuck I gotta say. But anyway, there, a lot of people, a good majority, at least a good 75%, 80% of people are siding with Will. And they think he was within his rights to protect his wife. But very few people have thought about Chris Rock in the situation. A lot of people blame him. Well, he shouldn't have made the joke or whatever. And I said this in my last one. If you want to hear more, I'm sorry, y'all. It's allergies. And I ain't got no tissue. And I just got off of work, so that's being washed. So for all y'all people out there who peeped what I just did and got something, might have something to say. But anyway, I do have tissue. I just don't have none near me. And I ain't about to go take y'all on a tour of my house to go get some. Anyway, what was I here? I was gonna say, y'all made me forget. Chris Rock. Oh, that as I said before, he's a comedian. His job is to make jokes, and he ain't like the only person I could think of. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm not gonna say him. He's not like a Carrot Top or a Jeff Durham or Louis Anderson or one of those safe comedians. You know what I'm saying? He's been controversial most of his damn career. What did y'all expect? Like, come on. Anyway, so that to me is like a weak thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, I get that she had a medical condition. I get that it wasn't maybe the funniest thing. It wasn't the most tactful thing that he could joke about. I mean, he had plenty of material with the August Alsina thing, but whatever. But that did not warrant that man getting slapped. Like I said, as I said before, I felt like the appropriate way to handle that was to take him off stage, meet with him behind stage, say what the fuck you gotta say, keep it moving. But to do that and humiliate that man in front of the world was not appropriate. And now what the hell was I gonna say? So nobody's really thinking about Chris Rock and how he may have felt being slapped in front of millions of people, the world pretty much, and it being headlining news for the last week, not just a day or two, but for the last week, headlining news. Like, anybody take consideration how this man might feel like for the rest of his life? He's probably gonna be fuck his sitcom, fuck his stand up, the many accolades he's gotten for his stand up. Everybody Hates Chris is absolutely one of my favorite sitcoms ever. Forget the movies he's been in. Forget what he's brought to the comedy game. Like, none of that for the rest of his life is going to fucking matter. None of it. None of what he strives so hard for the past however many years he's been in the game is going to matter. He's forever going to be known as Chris Rock, the guy that Will Smith slapped at the Oscars. Like, I don't give a damn what joke he told. That does not warrant, one, to be slapped in front of the world, and two, the kind of connotation that he's now going to have to take with him for the rest of his life. And it's basically going to negate every accomplishment that he's made thus far, because he will forever be known as the guy that Will Smith slapped. That's not fair. I'm sorry. Y'all can come at me how y'all want to about that. I just feel like it's not fair. But I'm going to leave that as is. Do I believe Will's apology? I believe it was a great PR move. I'll put it at that. Because the man damn sure didn't apologize at the Oscars. He waited a few days for that one. You know, I mean, great PR move, Will. That's all I got to say about that. So, what's developed over the past couple of days? Man, a lot of baby mama, a lot of baby daddy drama on social media. So, let's just get into it. The first thing, Black Chyna, Rob Kardashian, Tyga. So apparently Black Chyna got on the internet or tweeted something about she had to sell her 3 cars because that's what single mothers do. She don't get no child support. So then Tyga clapped back like, why am I giving you child support? I pay for his schooling. I pay for such and such. I have him 5 days, 6 days out the week, right? And then Rob Kardashian jumped in there and was like, well, shit, I pay for his schooling, her medical expenses, and Dream was with me 5 days out the week. So what the hell am I paying child support for? I don't know. It was interesting. I don't know. I mean, I think the only interesting thing, like, we knew she wasn't getting child support, but the only interesting thing about that was the fact that she don't keep her kids. I mean, I know we used to seeing Dream with Rob all the time, you know what I'm saying? But 2 days a week, really, Chyna? And you got the nerve to say something about some child support? See, that backfired, baby, because you really thought you was about to be out here relatable to the single mothers out there and to the hardworking, struggling single mothers like myself who bust her ass every damn day. And I don't get child support, not yet anyway. I'm working on it. But anyway, who bust that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you really try to relate on that level, and it's so backfired on your ass. Like, baby, keep your mouth closed. You can just but don't do that no more. Just stay in your Calabasas home with your, I don't know how many cars you got now, because you said you sold 3. So with your however many cars, 1 or 2 that you got now, and go make up with Tokyo Tony, and go make up with your friends that you always fighting with, and don't be getting loud in the airport no more, and don't be keeping nobody in your hotel room captive. That's all I got to say. Like, get your life, boo-boo. Like, that wasn't the move. But especially how they clap back at your ass. Like, that wasn't it, boo. That wasn't it. Were you trying to save yourself from embarrassment because you had your 3 cars repossessed, or you had to sell them, or however that you don't have them no more? Was you trying to save face and says because you was a struggling single mama with no child support when you don't even have your fucking kid? Like, what are you a single mama of exactly? I don't think he's seeing your kids 1 or 2 days a week qualifies you as a single mother. You know what I'm saying? The most you gotta pay is like food for them, right? Like, because you ain't paying for their schools, evidently. You ain't paying for their medical expenses, evidently. They with their daddies 5-6 days out the week. So, you know, the food ain't that much. You just gotta take little Dream and little, what's his name? King Cairo, is that his name? You just gotta take them out to McDonald's once or twice, you know, like, what the fuck? I'm sorry, just as a mother, and obviously the girl got some issues. That's already been established. The girl got some issues. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she and I can see why with Tokyo Tony as your fucking mama. We all seen the reality show, and at one point I had made a vlog. Go back and look at it where I said I actually felt for the girl, which I do. I actually feel for Chyna. I do, because growing up with that, I can see why the fuck the girl got issues. So I'm not trying to sit in judgment, but I'm just saying, baby, you might want to take care of your issues. So evidently the girl got some issues. Warranted issues. Legit issues. But just me as a mom, like, I can't imagine not seeing my child. Now, there are, I do go a couple of days and I don't see her because I have to work night shift or whatever. But I can't imagine going 5 days, 6 days in a row on a consistent everyday basis and not be a part of my child's life and not see my child. I this isn't mom. I can't see that. But I mean, different strokes for different folks, honey. But yeah, go over in the corner somewhere and with your 1 or 2 cars that you got left in your Calabasas home and just concentrate on not keeping people captive and going off on people in airports and shit like that. Let's do that before we start making posts about the kids. Okay, let's leave the kids out of it, because evidently, I'm just gonna say Rob and Tiger won that round, baby. Just okay. Anyway, so I don't know these people. Okay, like I know Tiger and I know Rob and I know Chyna. Now the next people I'm about to talk about, I know very little about, and it's, what's her name, Ari, Moneybag Yo girl. Excuse me, y'all. Who I kind of sort of want to like, because I think I want to like her. I just don't know, and I don't know, what is she famous for, y'all? Besides being a baby mama to G Herbo, who I don't even know who that is. I guess he's a boxer. I don't know who he is either. And honestly, I didn't know who the fuck Ari was until she got with Moneybag Yo. So I know she's an influencer, but I'm old, y'all. I'm still not of that culture of people being famous for no damn reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is she, an Instagram model? I know she's an influencer, but what was she before she got with G Herbo? Like, somebody tell me, please. What was she doing? I have no idea. And I didn't even know who she was when she was with him. I only knew who she was when she got with Moneybag Yo. Okay. And then there's, what's her name? Tanaya, whatever. She Emily B daughter. Okay. And then her, I don't know who she is besides that she with him and she Emily B daughter. That's all I know her as. And so apparently there's this big thing where Yo-san, I guess they've been beefed out for a long time. And it's like sketchy how I'm pronouncing it Tanaya. I don't know how to pronounce that girl. It's either Tanya or Tanaya. Whatever her name is. I guess it was sketchy how they got together or whatever, and they've been beefed out. That's all I got from it, because I don't follow these people. I don't know who none of these people is, and so whatever. And I guess Yo-san had said that the new girl Tanaya is being mean to him, and Ari jumped on live, and then Tanaya said something, and Ari jumped on live, and G Herbo had something to say. Like, it's a whole fucking, first of all, keep this shit off social media. First of all, like, why? What's the point? Y'all don't have phones. Y'all can't pick up each and call each other. Y'all ain't got, I'm sure y'all have some sort of custody arrangement. Y'all can't get the, if y'all that beefed out that y'all can't have a civil conversation with each other. Y'all can't get the lawyers involved to talk to each other. Like, there's got to be some kind of third party besides social media in the world that can get involved in this situation, because it's messy as fuck and there are children involved. One day Yo-san is going to see this, and Emily B's daughter, the other 2 children, gonna see this shit, because ain't she pregnant? I know she just had one, but now she having another one, right? So that's number 1. Number 2, I'm split on how I feel about it. So as a mother, if my 3-year-old child came and told me that somebody was hurting them, of course my natural inclination is going to be to protect them no matter what's going on. So I definitely understand Ari's desire to do that. However, it seems a little sketchy to me. Okay, for 1 or 2 reasons. So she allegedly she did. She played a video or audio from a video of Yo-san saying a lot of things about Tanaya. So what I got from that video or that audio was, 1, I just, in my mind, I know I've had a 3-year-old before. It sounds to me like, to a certain degree, your son was coached. I'm sorry. I know how 3-year-olds can be. I'm not saying she should not believe her son. I'm not saying that at all. Yes, as a mother, you believe your child. I'm not saying that she shouldn't believe her son. She most definitely she should believe her son. But you also have to take into account he's 3. And 3-year-olds, if they can't get their damn way about something small as what to eat, or a toy they want to play with, or a TV show they want to watch, or someplace in the house they can't go, the first thing out their mouth is you mean. The first thing out your mouth is you don't like me. I remember I had got on to my daughter about something itty bitty. I don't even remember the hell it was, but I know it was something real small. And this girl at 3 or 4 had the audacity to tell me she didn't want me to be her mama no more. That I was too mean to be her mama. And this was at 3 or 4 she told me this. You know what I'm saying? And I'm her mother. So I know how kids can get. They can exaggerate, you know? I'm not saying that's the case, but it just seems like to me he was coached. And 2, it was the sort of questions that Ari was asking. They were leading questions. You know what I'm saying? If you follow like court cases, forensic stuff like that, you like children who've been like abused or sexually abused or physically abused or in some way, usually when they have a detective or a child representative, a child service person come in, child protective service come in, they have a professional come in to talk to the child, so the professional doesn't ask those type of leading questions, because it's very easy for a child that age to lead into a certain line of questioning where you can kind of get the answers that you want. And being that she's beefed out with this girl, and she's been beefed out with this girl, to me, I think she's just looking for a reason. And you can tell that your son, although very smart for his age and very articulate, some of the things he said, you can kind of tell, I don't know if he so much has been coached or he's just heard a lot of talking. And kids soak up everything. So if they've been talking, her and her friends or whoever, and she been talking about this girl around your son, yeah, he's going to pick that up. That's all I'm saying. Like I said, I ain't going to tell no woman not to protect her child. I would never say that. But I just think that it's been blown way out of proportion. And Ari does seem to be the dramatic type from what I've seen of her. She definitely seems like the type that will pop off and do all, you know, she definitely, you know, she loved calling people broke bitches. I know that. I don't know. And I don't know. My main thing is keep this shit off the fucking internet, people. Like this, everything is not for the internet. Now everything is not for social media. Like what point were you trying to prove? Pick up the fucking phone, text, call, get your lawyers involved, get whatever you need to get involved, but keep it off of social media. That ain't appropriate to invite the world into this shit show of a mess that y'all call a goddamn co-parenting relationship. Okay? Anyway, that's my take on that. I'm probably gonna get eaten alive for that, because I know a whole bunch of mothers about to come out the woodwork. If it was my child, I would do the same damn thing. Well, I probably would too, but I also have to take into account there's a lot of shit that my child don't tell me that I look at her like, baby, not in that sense, but I have to really talk to her and differentiate. Is this just something she's saying because she's pissed off right now and she's just wanting, you know, or is this legit? You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it's the type of questions that I ask, so I don't lead her into saying something that I want her to say. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of the direction that I got from that. And I'm not saying that Tanaya could not be mean to that child. She could be mean to the child. Hell, they all beefed out with each other. I'm not saying that. But I just think it's just been really over-exaggerated and handled extremely poorly. So, anyway, that's my take. I was going to get into some other stuff. I wanted to talk about WizKid, but I guess that'll be the next video, because this one's about to run out, because I got a little old Android and I ain't got no fucking storage. So there you go. Anyway, y'all drop a comment, leave a like, subscribe. Let me know what you think, and let's talk.